David Penzer for the Hannibal TV, and we made our way over from the Hulk Hogan Beach Shop to the Wyndham Resort Hotel in Orlando on International Drive. We are checking out the WrestleCon opening party. The kickoff party. We have JR Jim Ross in the background. Matt Stryker is actually taking questions from the audience. I want to remind you, by the way, that we're going to have a one-on-one sit-down interview with Jim Ross coming up here this weekend. If you have any questions that you'd like me to ask Jim Ross, let us know here at the Hannibal TV, and maybe we'll pick out one of your questions and be able to ask good old JR. We're going to stay on this footage as long as we can and try to eavesdrop a little bit more, but I do want to remind you, for more behind-the-scenes footage of WrestleMania weekend here in Orlando, be sure to subscribe to the Hannibal TV on YouTube. You'll get instant updates on everything that we do here in Orlando this weekend.
Well, that's a good question. There's so many deserving. I think in general, over the years, Hall of Fame classes might have been a little bit numbered. Should be, too many. I think you can make it more exclusive. By having fewer, that's just one suggestion. Man, that's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't Indians that will go in. For sure, Kurt was one of the last holdouts. I mean, I'm trying to think who's been here that had a real good run. That's still. Here's the thing about the Hall of Fame: it's got to have a balance. There's a certain aura of political correctness that WWE tries to utilize, and I think it's very admirable. If not, it would be the women breaks down if they didn't have that equality in mind. Wouldn't have it. They'd have one or two African Americans. Period. That's what they got to do. You can work for the other company, make big money. Oh wait, there is no other company that makes big money. They don't do that. So a lot of them get opportunities, which I admire, quite frankly. So
it is a tough question. There's a lot. I mean, when we're all done, we'll all go Google and look at all the names that aren't.
Yeah,
I wish I could run up. There's a lot.
You know, Rock's going to go in,
sure,
right? And Owen Hart. Here's what I'm going though. Owen Hart goes, but you got to have a balance. So what we're going to do is have a whole posthumous Hall of Fame. Boy, it's going to be a interesting Hall of Fame, folks. Ironically, based on the voting, everybody's deceased. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting a good show. Chris Benoit, I don't think Chris Benoit will ever get in. I don't think Chris Benoit should get in. And I will tell you my opinion. If you differ, I respect that. That's all it is, a difference of opinion, for God's sakes. And of course, we're on Twitter. We just cuss each other out. Have all kinds of good. I believe this. I was the guy that hired Chris Benoit and the Radicals out of WCW and brought them to WWE. And I knew Chris Benoit about as well as anybody there that wasn't already with him. And here's how I believe he would look at this. If there was a line to him, wherever he is, and you say, hey, look, you're being considered to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, what do you think? Like, as in, what do you think? Who do you want to induct you? I think he would tell us, I really believe this, that my going to the Hall of Fame is going to create so much negative publicity. It's going to take the focus off everybody else that's going to go in. It's going to go top of the town. The WWE's is inducting in the Hall of Fame a murder-suicide victim. That's the story. You guys know how the media are. That would become the story. It's not about, can you imagine him going in on The Rock? So all of a sudden it's like, well, let's really about The Rock. It's about that murder guy, the Canadian guy. So that's why. This is talents, his skill, his accomplishments in the ring, emeritus of the Hall of Fame. Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. But I think he took all those opportunities away in the last 24 hours or so of his life. I just think he's the kind of guy, when he's of the right mind, that would not want to distract from the presentation. I truly believe that.
This is just a small example of the inside access we're going to have for you all WrestleMania weekend here in Orlando, and this is only Thursday. So stay with us. Be sure to subscribe to the Hannibal TV so you can get instant updates. And we're going to go looking for some of my friends from the WCW days and make some new friends and see if we get some more interviews for you.